Hey Group C, so cool, so awesome, love you. This week, we are still going to work with that same sound that we worked with last week. And yes, it's Miss Simonelli, you know who I am, and yes, I'm in my house. This is my at-home workspace. So anyway, last week we worked about that ul sound at the end, and we talked about A-L, I-L, and I-L-E. This week, we use two more ending spellings that make the same exact ul sound. E-L and L-E. L-E is kind of your most common. You'll see a lot of L-E's and A-L's, not as many I-L's and I-L-E's. So just so you know, if you're ever stuck, you might want to think, ooh, does L-E look right or does A-L look right? Those are the most common ones. But there are some words that end in E-L. And as you know from last week, there are some words that end in I-L and I-L-E. Either way, they all sound the same. Crazy, I know, English is terrible that way with spelling. Same exact ending sound. 5 different ways to spell it. What? Craziness. All right, so let's look at some examples of L-E and E-L words. Let's do E-L first. For instance, one of my favorite words. I like this word a lot. This word is morsel. See that ul sound at the end? Morsel. A morsel is a small piece of food. Like that morsel of cheese was tempting the mouse. He wanted to grab the morsel of cheese. Little piece. Similarly, we can end an ul with jewel. Right? So similarly, if I wanted to make this into jewelry, I'm going to spell jewel first and then add my R-Y at the end to make it jewelry. Like I have lots of jewelry with jewels in it. But you don't have to worry about the word jewelry. You have to worry about the word jewel. Or you could have the word gravel. Gravel, like you might have gravel on your driveway, right? Or this one, angel. Hear that j sound? Angel is E-L. Not to be confused with the word angle. This is the one that people spell wrong all the time. Harji angle, like a 90-degree angle, right? We'll learn about those in math this year. Versus an angel, like the halo over your head, oh, right? G-E-L, G-L-E. This E-G says J because it comes before an E. It makes the G soft, J. This is before a consonant. This G is G, angle, angel, angle. I'll put a little halo over the A. Oh, so you remember, I would draw wings, but I'd be terrible. Awesome. All right, so let's go back to the L-E's then. This one, like I said, is very common. A lot of words end in L-E. You will see this pattern as you're reading, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, Miss Simonelli, she told me this word. Oh my goodness. You'll be golden. Anyway, some examples besides angle. Noodle. That's a good one. Because I like to make noodles for dinner. Noodle. Oodles of noodles. Or sequel. Ooh. Oh no, that goes over here. Sorry, sequel. I take it back. Let's write that over here, sorry. Sequel. I forgot which side I was on. I'm sorry. A sequel is the second part of a movie, right? If you have 2 movies in a row, the second one is called the sequel. L-E, words, L-E. Ooh, puzzle. That's a good one. I used to love doing jigsaw puzzles. That's like one of the things that I did a lot during the pandemic when I was stuck inside. I did like 6 different jigsaw puzzles, all with like 2,000 pieces. So many pieces. Very important, my mascot, the eagle, BC Eagles. Notice, puzzle, eagle, noodle. They all make that ul sound. Here, more soul, jewel, sequel, gravel, angel. They all make the same sound, they're just spelled differently. It's up to you to memorize it. Woohoo! So, let me go through your list of 24 words. I will read them to you. Read them along with me. You should open them up so you can see your list. And if there are any words that you're not familiar with, listen closely because I'll explain them. So the first one is model. Like, you can have a model airplane, like an example of something, or someone who takes pictures for a living is a model. Angel, like with the halo over its head. You might want to draw the little halo too to remind yourself which angel this is. Cancel. Oh, I hate when my favorite show gets canceled. Gravel, like the crunch, crunch, crunch under your feet. Hurdle. A hurdle is something that stands in your way, like an obstacle. And if you're on the track team when you're older, you might run hurdles. They're like the things that stand up in your way, and you have to jump over them as you're running. Run, and jump over a hurdle. People, you guys know what people are. Jungle, I think you know what that is too. Buckle, like a belt buckle. Bagel, favorite, most delicious food ever. Ends in E-L, bagel. Jewel, kernel, like a kernel of popcorn. A kernel is a small thing, like the core of something. So a kernel of corn is what we think of the most, right? When you bite or you see like one individual piece of corn, it's called a corn kernel. Noodle, level, morsel explained. A morsel is a small piece of food. Puzzle, riddle, those two kind of go together. Sequel, the second part. Swivel, a lot of you guys like to swivel around in your chairs where you spin. Swivel. Right, Chris? And Jada. And Andre, you guys all have swivel chairs. Eagle, my favorite, my mascot. Twinkle, like twinkle, twinkle, little star. Title, the title of a book, right? Bicycle. Chuckle, ha ha ha. A chuckle is a little laugh. And waffle. There is some delicious food on this list, by the way. I'm not hungry, I promise I just ate lunch, but for some reason, a lot of good food on your list. So, your first thing that you will be doing today is your word sort. I obviously gave you an idea of how to sort your words based on endings, but it's up to you. You can also sort your words a different way, like food words, not food words. Words that start with J, words that start with other letters. I don't care. You can make as many categories as you want to. You can draw more boxes here if you need to. You can create any different word sorts that you'd like. More than one is a good way to go. It's kind of fun that way. So you can find different categories. Then of course you have your 2 times each, place, stack, and blend. Write 10 sentences. This is my favorite one. Love to write 10 sentences. ABC order. And of course, your optional bonus activities. The last page, you will find your words. Make sure that you cut this page out. Cut out each word so it can help you with your spelling and also with your word sorts. So this is your very last page of your packet, as always. Can you believe this is already the 3rd list? So crazy. Awesome, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. See you later.